It seems today that all we see are useless magic trailers you can't believe. So where are those informed, honest people who help you choose what to buy? With PropDog you can always rely. PropDog are a team who will always aim to please you. Integrity and service that you can't deny. It's time for PropDog Live!
Absolutely no idea.
Hello, sorry. Hello and welcome to PropDog Live.
I wonder where I put that.
I know, yeah. So I just wanted to show the guys this. This is a little something we're working on. It's a giant banana, but it's a spongy banana, so it squeeze up really, really small, and then you can do things like that. So it's only a prototype, but we're getting there. So another quick trick for you as well. Just bear with me 1 second. It's like the old cash move. Ready? Oh. Jason. Boom! Hello.
We're all here. Hi.
He's
hello.
back! Mel,
I'm
you're
back.
working. Yeah.
Not do I, technically.
So, yeah.
What we're doing?
Jason's
I'm gonna
back.
stand on
You
this-
come
you-
calling back. He's finished being a teacher. He said, please give me my job back. So, yeah, Jason's back.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
So, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, and Mike's here. So, yeah, I'll leave you guys to it.
Mike's taking over my class
Yep.
from Tuesday, aren't you?
I am.
You
Not.
are? Yeah.
No?
No.
I'll do your gym teaching. How's that?
Yes, we'd be better at it than I would.
I'm going to go this way.
You're going to go, are you? You're going to go and
I'm
produce
in.
today, as you
I'm gonna
said. Yes,
produce, yeah.
You're going to hang around for the show?
Yeah, I'd love to, if that's all right.
That's why he's here. We're all going out for
You don't
we're all going out tonight for a curry to celebrate my birthday. So Jason's come along to
21 on
yes, to come and
Wednesday.
show us
Again.
how to drink and eat properly, aren't you?
21 on Wednesday, wasn't it?
Stone.
Again.
IQ, yeah. The IQ is going down and down
There's
every
no
year.
way.
Yeah.
21 stone. Yeah.
Right, let's have a look, see what's going on. And Aki's here as well. Aki's not coming for curry. So thank you, by the way, for all the amazing presents and cards and everything, and the gifts and everything everyone sent in. It's really humbling as well. Very, very.
We've had more
honoured.
gifts coming in than orders we've sent out.
I know, yeah. It's been amazing. Brendan,
You know.
thank you very, very much, Brendan, for your very, very generous gift. That's very, very kind of you.
Was that the stripper?
So yeah, it's amazing to have customers that just, you know,
That wasn't the stripper.
that, are we got a stripper coming?
Thanks, Brendan.
Mike!
So no, it's amazing that as a shop, you know, these are our customers, but I feel like they're not customers, they're friends. You know, all these guys out there, the thousands of customers out
Especially
there,
on the-
just
yeah.
thousands of friends. And,
family.
yeah, it's amazing. So,
It was always
yeah.
amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
things that used to turn up.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, we're
I
on,
used to
we're
have
live.
a
And guess who's first?
What was his name? Gareth Southgate.
It's been a
Man
while,
of many
isn't it?
right backs. Oh, Finley! It was Finley, wasn't it?
Yes, Finney's first as always, and Robert Van Buren second as always, pretty much, and Frank Valenti. Sorry, buddy, Frank, you're always nearly third.
I mean,
think, so,
Frank is on the other side of the
so-
world, so I guess
yeah,
there's some sort of lag
yeah.
there.
I had a card from the other side of the world in Florida as well. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. Frank says, "Hello guys, great to see you as always. I hope Dave had a great birthday. I had a brilliant birthday. So Mike and I went fishing. It was boiling hot. I got nice and sunburned, and it was a really good day. So yeah." Fantastic.
Nothing
Thank you very
changes
much.
at PropDog, does it?
Yeah, you guys do the work while I just go off and just do whatever I want. Yeah. Have an adventure.
on
Simon Keane says afternoon all. Andy Tingley says hi guys. Rebecca Warven. Sebastian says at the beach today. Have to watch it later. Looking forward to a great live. I'll try and do a great live. Jason's back. It'll be a brilliant live.
I still try and watch, you know, from school. I do have
Yeah.
I have meetings after school on Friday
Do the kids
sometimes, but I
watch?
do.
Yeah, do you sit all the kids down and go, look, this is how we'll teach you today?
Well, no, because they're not there at 4 o'clock. But I do always have you on in the background when I'm marking. I did find myself writing magic the other day in somebody's book. I wrote something like, "You need to be better at," and I meant to write drawing margins, and I wrote drawing magic because I think you said magic on the thing. I went, no, what am I doing?
You start the lesson off by going, "Hello, kid doggers."
No.
Okay. Right, Sebastian says, oh yeah, we've done that one already. Hans says, hi to all prop doggers. Hello, Hans. And Jonas is there. Cheers, Jonas.
Oh yeah, the drinking game.
Yeah,
Surprised it's
Jonas
still going.
is currently jealous because of the lovely bottle of monkey shoulder that Ottar bought me last week.
Yeah.
Chris says, happy Friday, prop doggers, and to you too, Chris. Chris also sent me a card. Matthew Colley says, good afternoon all. Robert Van Buren says, hi Mike and Jason.
Robert Van Buren didn't send you a card, did he?
Hi, RVB.
Who?
Robert Van Buren, probably the only person not to. I think, standing out. It's not.
Well, how many did you get? 4,000?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't managed to open them all, obviously.
Didn't he send the clock?
Something was ticking.
Awesome shirt. Awesome shirt, Mike.
That was cash.
Yes.
That's Frank Valenti says that. I didn't even, what is your shirt?
It's Metallica, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay. That's why I didn't notice it.
Metallica.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he
Tin foil or something.
He got it from
Metallic
TK Maxx.
paint?
Full brand.
Metallic paint? Metallic aerosol?
Yeah.
Did the kids drive you crazy, Jason? Says Robert Mr. Buren.
No, I love the children in my class, and I'm not actually back. I'm just here because it's half term, and I've been doing reports, so I thought I'd come in and see the gang. Plus,
You're living proof that teachers do actually get a lot of time off and can just pop in whenever they like.
not true.
In the middle of the
It's not
day,
true.
absolutely fine. You know,
It's not true.
Slackers.
What do they call you?
Mr. Noble.
Not Mr.
I've had a few
Mr.
JC
Ace.
Aces, and they've been shot down very, very quickly.
Oh,
Oh, what do they call you?
Yeah.
Behind,
Mr.
what do they
Ace.
call you behind your back?
I don't know, albino.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just checking.
Oh, I was going to say that. I'm used to not swearing now. It's very, very alien.
Yeah, because you used to smell like a
I did.
trooper.
Oh, it's bad, wasn't it?
Really bad. Really bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. Sometimes you say SHIT.
Afternoon all, says Walter. Great to have seen you all. Happy birthday, Dave, says Robert Van Buren. Thank you. Adam Bonus says afternoon, lads. Afternoon, Adam. Walter says welcome back, Jason, even if only for a short time.
Thanks, Walter. Hope you're well.
Martin says good afternoon. Great to see you all. PropDoggers. Stefan says wait, what is this a replay? Yeah, deja vu.
Deja vu.
I've got my new glasses. I picked them all up, and it's great because I can see again really well as close. But from here, it's still blurred. So if I come here, I can see clearly as anything. But when I come back here, it's all blurred again.
It's like
so
me doing the comments.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. If I stand back here, I can see it clearly. If I stand here, it's blurred.
Today's
Damn it.
live is sponsored by Specsavers.
I need an in-between set just for this.
Very focals like mine.
Yeah. Hi guys, good to see Jason
Perfect
backyard.
Perfect.
Says Andrew. Backyard.
Backyard.
Autofill, I guess. Autocorrect.
that a
Back,
euphemism?
sorry, yeah. Dan Slater says, what are your thoughts on Master Color Prediction 2.0? Any good? Question mark. I
Don't know.
No idea
I
what it
don't
is.
know what it is. Do you know what it
I
is?
do know what it is.
Come on.
Yeah, it's all right.
What is it?
It's a stage effect where you get people to each pick a colour and they stand in the right order, and then you have a card and the colours are in the order that they've arranged themselves in.
Oh, is it similar to Wayne's balls?
No,
what's
it's
the
different to Wayne's balls, but that would be
what's that
be
called?
Spectrum.
Spectrumist.
I never can never say that.
No, it's different. No, it's
Right.
different. It's fine. There's a little bit of shuffling. You have to, basically, you're manipulating where they stand, pretty much. So you've got to have one person in the middle who's chosen that particular colour, and then you sort of divide them up. So there is a bit of a process, which can be very quick and clean, or it can go on for quite a while.
Lots of
as you're desperately
variables.
going, right now, move around again, until they've hit the right spot. So it depends on how lucky you get as to how effective it is.
Yeah.
I guess I prefer, actually, Master Colour Prediction 1 had a scroll which you pull out, which I prefer to the one he's done Master Prediction 2. So I would go with Master Prediction 1.
Box end up standing behind their colour on the scroll.
Yeah, and then you scroll it across and it's better.
Oh, that's good.
Cool. Jason, did I time travel? I thought it was a dream, says Jonas.
I'm always in your dreams, Jonas.
And he tingly says, what an
Well,
illusion.
Jonas
Now that's
must wake
good
up
and
and-
really does look like Jace.
Jonas must wake up and wonder what on
Yeah,
earth
Mealy-
time or day it is. So most of the time, though, isn't he? He's going, what am I?
Mila,
Yeah.
you can take the Jason mask off now. It's all right. Alan Stevens says, bought a kombucha starter kit. What flavour do you use and how did you add it?
No!
Oh, I'll
Just
tell you
when you
what,
thought
there's
it
been a
was
lot.
safe to
There's
come
been a lot
back
of
in PropDog.
there has been a lot of kombucha chat. I have noticed that from my time on my desk marking books.
I've done my best.
The Soda
I've
Stream
done
was
my-
good.
Why
I've done
prod
my
that
best.
bear? Why prod that bear?
So basically, the flavour I use
Move on.
is ginger, turmeric, and lemon. So yeah, it's my favourite one, and that's what I recommend.
It is very good.
But you can
It is
flavour it
very
with anything. You flavour
It's
it
very
with
good. I'm
anything,
only going to say it once.
Tom Rizzetti
So
says
it was.
hello. Nigel Quinn, happy birthday again, Dave. Thank you, Nigel. You did wish me. You did send me a text message. I didn't see it because Mike and I were fishing. I kind of ignored my phone for the whole day, so I didn't see it till later on. But Nigel did wish me happy birthday. He says, great to see Jason and Mike with an excellent chat on Wayne Dobson's Coffee YouTube show with Andy Nyman and Mike. Love to you, Alex. Or was that yesterday? Was it?
What's that?
Yeah, your coffee mornings are good.
Your Andy Nyman one.
Today.
Oh, it's today. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it went live this afternoon at
Oh, I see. Right. Okay, right,
12:30.
yeah.
Thank you.
Sean says, hello all. Thank you for showing me the wallets last week. 3 custom prototypes on the work table as we speak. You're most welcome, Sean. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Nice to see
So
it.
Sean done some. Well, he's a leather maker. He had an amazing leather bag he made, and yeah, if you look at his YouTube channel, not his YouTube channel, his Facebook page, you see lots of the amazing stuff Sean has made.
Bring him in. Let's see him.
Which Sean is that, Sean?
Sean Churchyard.
Yeah,
I'm not
man,
sure if
yeah.
you do any custom work, Sean, but if you do, then guys, take a look on there. And if you need any wallets or custom stuff making, maybe Sean can help you out.
Can I do a quick plug?
Well, Sean's got to do a quick plug.
Come on.
Sean, if you've got a website, stick the link up.
How many viewers have we got?
Currently 4,228 and 63.
Okay,
That's
so
just
our
UK.
Coffee Morning YouTube channel is, we can't get a custom URL until we reach 100 subscribers.
Oh, you'll do that by the end of this.
And we were at 77.
Well, I'll subscribe.
23
that's
more,
one.
come on.
That's one. So
could
23 people subscribing. If you can, guys, just subscribe. We get this unique YouTube link and then
Then delete your
happy
subscription when
days.
they've got
No,
it.
don't do that. It's great. And Andy Nyman this week.
Awesome.
That's worth watching.
I'm done.
Nigel's just posted a link up there. So episode 17, special guest Andy Nyman, and he's put a link up to it on there, so everyone can have a look.
23 subscribers in no time. That'll be by the end of the live.
Again, a couple of days late. Happy birthday! Thank you, Walter. Yeah, it's difficult to wish me happy birthday on Wednesday because obviously we go live on the Friday. So, but yeah, Jonas says, well, Otter sent me some nice chocolate, though. But again, I'm not that old. Nigel says, Wayne and Mike's Coffee Morning. Oh, that's a repeat. Done that one already. Trifocal glasses, Dave. That's what I need, Walter. Yeah. Well, I can see
Trifocal.
any further than that. I can see fine. It's only this distance I'm having problems with. It's just age-related stuff. you
Surely
know.
trifocal.
When you're as
would
old as me, you know, when you're as old as me, it happens.
be like looking through a kaleidoscope with 3 of them, wouldn't it? I don't understand how that works.
I was going to say you have a look for this and you see
Yeah,
what I
but
mean.
what do you
then
do?
you're blind anyway.
no,
aren't you?
have you got 3 on there?
No, it's just one.
That's one lens though. But if you've
Yeah.
got bifocals, that's 2, isn't it? You've got
Yeah.
it divided in half.
Yeah, but I haven't got
Very
bifocal. That's just standard. So from there, that
good
allows me to
Lord.
see. Yeah,
It's like
allows,
about 15 pints.
allows me to see from about that far away.
Doesn't
Right.
it?
Yeah.
But your eyesight's bad anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's really blurry through there.
Otarze says, "Hey guys, I'm on my OMG, it's Jason.
Hello, mate.
Confetti and champagne.
Not confetti, because no doubt Dave's got one of them somewhere. One of his guns, cannons, as he used them all up on me.
Razza says, yes, Jason's lockdown special type appearance on the live. Razza. Scott Perry says, way, Jason is back. Razza says, David, Alex and Jason, thank you for praising Luke Osland. I got to be an unofficial co-sponsor of 6 free first month trial membership giveaways for the Ozy Fans project in case anyone's feeling interested. 3 month membership trial aimed at youngsters under 18. Razza. And there we are.
there you go.
On there.
Miles Thornton had an absolutely brilliant thing from Luke's Ozy Fans the other day with a sugar, where he pours the sugar packet into his hand and it turns into a sugar cube. Really good. Yeah,
It's
it's
all
great.
so yeah, you did it on the show.
Oh, did he? Right.
Yeah. That was the one you obviously didn't watch.
Well, I listened to it, so I don't always not always looking at the screen.
Well,
It's brilliant.
I
though.
mean, Luke Osland was mentioned, as was Sugar Cube.
Oh right, okay, sorry. When was this, last week?
That was, yeah.
New record.
I remember when Luke was here. What's the one that Luke was here? I didn't
did
see the sugar.
Oh yes, they're back.
Luke, this is for you, mate.
What's going on here? I love that you're about to cover the brand, though, weren't you?
Aussie Fans. That's a proper sweatshirt or hoodie.
Do you want it back?
Yeah.
Do you want it washed?
Yeah. No.
You don't.
No. Honestly, I want to sleep with it.
In fact, you
I'm
could
not
sign it, and we'll auction it off.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. You make a killing.
Matt Bosco says, doggy time. Wife has got me decorating, so this is a welcome excuse to slack off. Get on with it.
Dogging time.
Don't do that one,
Subscribe, says Frank Valenti. You got one more. Ding ding. Yeah, if you subscribe now during the live, say you've subscribed, and Mike will send you a personal email to say thank you. Scott
Thanks,
Perry.
Dave.
And a picture and a signed photo.
Scott Perry. Naked. Scott Perry says, any progress on sourcing stock of minimalist fry pan, Hanson Chen's, Hollywood, or barbetsantatricker.co.uk blockbuster credit card stickers? What?
Well, no luck with them. They haven't got back to me about the minimalist frying pan. I don't know about the other two, unless they were included in the same email from the same place, Scott. I can't remember.
Daniel Lander, sub added Mike, another one.
Good man.
Get those photos, mate.
Try 72, Dave says, Walter, thank you. And Andy Tingley says, 50, Dave. Now, come on, the hair loss and short-sightedness. Oh, yeah, that's already happened to laugh out loud. Right, okay, let's talk about something. What have we got to talk about?
We got that back in stock.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yeah, Ultimate Back Night. We've had it back in stock about a week, actually. We've got to mention it last week. But, yeah, Paul kindly hand-delivered a whole load more to us. So, if you have been waiting for it, it's available now.
And it's brilliant.
And we've got Full Contact.
Full Contact, which is...
You know the old Tom Mullica routine with the contact lens that pops out of his eye and it's massive? You know, he goes, oh, I've got something in my eye.
What's
Sorry,
happening? I don't understand what's happening here.
We're meant to do a vent thing here.
I
you
know.
Yeah. I have no idea.
So
what
I'll
it
show
is.
you.
Yeah,
So
I
you
have
have
no idea.
basically you have a giant contact lens that pops out of your eye. You get in it a little contact lens case to carry on the gag a little bit longer, and this is the contact lens. So you go, oh, I've got contact lenses a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then you manage it. It's an old Tom Mullica routine that Nick DeFat has extended a little bit and provided all the props for, so you don't have to faff around trying to get it.
Just so you know that it doesn't come brown like that. That is protective film over the clear disc, just in case you're thinking that's a brown disc.
Yeah.
You can only use that if you've got brown
Nicely
eyes.
protected. So it's a it's a really good, useful. You could do it impromptu for a gag, or just part way through.
Gag wise, that's right up my street. Yeah, that's the kind of
Yeah.
thing I would definitely do at a table. How much is it?
Well, I don't know.
gone down now,
$21.99.
Gone downhill since I've left.
$21.99, something like that.
That's not too bad.
I'll find out.
Not too bad. Yeah, Mike find out for you.
But it's really, it's that sort of thing. You just add something to any routine, just to have a little bit of byplay with spectators. So well worth it, I think.
Yeah.
Bifocal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biplay.
Oh, hello.
Byplay.
Whoa.
Right.
$16.99.
$16.99.
There you go, that's more like it.
$16.99.
Yeah. Well priced
Good
for
price.
what it is, because we know a certain company that probably would have charged 30, 40 quid if that was released for them. Yes. Frank Valenti says, Mike, naked, unsubscribed.
Sorry, mate.
See?
Right,
Stop, Jason.
here we go. La, 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 la. Right.
I can't see who's
Got,
written
got
this.
a question from Razza, so I need to
Razza.
warm
okay.
up for this. Whew, right.
Blimey.
It's a long
David,
one.
I think last week you mentioned in a joke type way about Paul Martin getting £50 pay and that he gets the odd gig, so to speak. Seriously though, what do you feel separates the super advanced guys you mentioned, e.g. Paul Martin, Jamie Raven, Magic Singh, Alan Hudson, from people who go out for the £500 to £600 type events? If possible, please. I get the impression that it's a mixture of getting high clients, badass branding, solid promotional material and years of grinding. Razza.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whew,
Pretty
right,
much spot on
okay.
there, Razza.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, the guys you mentioned there, these are the guys that, we were all kind of on the circuit together back in the time. We've all put our mileage in. We have done endless thousands of gigs, travelled all around the country, all around the world doing it all. But more importantly, we're all treating it as a business and not a hobby we're getting paid for. There's a lot of people out there that go, yes, I'm about to get paid for my hobby. Whoa, going to go show off and sit there and people are going to pay me to just do what I love. If you do that, you're not going to get anywhere. It's a business. You've got to forget anything about it being a hobby getting paid for. You're there to do the job. For example, I've been to gigs before and there's been a magician there and, he's a bit of a hobbyist and I come up and I'll do sponge balls and crazy man's handcuffs and they'd be like, why in the earth is somebody with your skills doing crazy man's handcuffs and sponge balls? It's like, why? But it's not about me and how good I think I am and how much I want to show off. If I want to do some fancy move that no one will ever see, that's irrelevant because I'm the only one that knows what goes on. I've got to do what works, and things like sponge balls and Crazy Man's handcuffs, they're commercial effects. They've been around for a long time and for a reason, because people love them. You go to a table and do Crazy Man's handcuffs and sponge balls, people are going to go mad. Yet you go and do some really difficult, I don't know, slight
Diagonal
clip
palm
shift with whatever else. Yeah, people are, it's just, you can be blinded by card tricks and as fancy as Aki, quiet, as fancy as something may be, it's what they see that you've got to think about. So yeah, Aki, quiet. So you've got to do commercial stuff.
No, it's done everything but be quiet.
Yeah, you've got to do commercial stuff that gets the reactions and treat it like a business. And I've mentioned this before about getting your clients, sending out promotion packs and everything like that. It is a business you get paid for. You treat it like a business and you'll do well, okay? And learn everything you can about that side. And that's what it's all about, and putting the effort and the energy in. There's far more to being a paid magical entertainer than doing magic. You're an entertainer and you're a businessman.
You've hit it on the end. It's an entertainer.
Yeah.
It's not a magician.
Yeah, the magic is your vehicle of entertaining. So that's the way you've got to think about it. And and Paul, Jamie, Singh, they've all put enormous amount of work into both the magic, the business side, the practice and everything. And and that's what gets you out there.
They're all very entertaining in general, aren't they?
Yeah,
Just meeting them as I have in the shop. They are nice to talk to.
They're
personable.
But you
Paul's a bit of a...
Paul is a knob.
Paul's a dick. Dodgy Paul. Now you go to any gig that any of these guys are performing at, and you watch the reactions, and everyone on the table is going to go mad. They're going to love it. They're going to be standing up, clapping. There's engagement there, and people want their business cards, just in case. It's like, can I have your card? I want a card just in case I ever need a magician. I want you. That's what it's about. There we go. Right. Okay. Andy Tingley, Mike, subscribe, matey.
Good man.
Adam Evans says, I'm now an apprentice of the Magic Circle, next stage exam. That's awesome, Adam, and it'll be even more awesome if you subscribe to Mike's channel, because that'll make you really
that'll get
good
you
at
in.
magic. Yeah,
Well, that's good.
because Adam, Mike is actually the membership secretary of the Magic Circle, so go subscribe.
Well, that's funny, because I was on the fence about whether or not to renew my subscription to the Magic Circle, but Adam's just decided that for me. So thanks a lot, Adam.
Yeah, there you go. And guys, if you're not a member of the Magic Circle, then subscribe to Mike's channel and it'll make you a member on the quiet. Just a little damn.
No, he won't!
Oh, this is great.
Jim, he says, hi guys, happy birthday day. Thank you, Jim. He says, good to have you for a visit, Jason. Question to Jason, since you've been absent, have any children's magic come out worth mentioning to us? So basically, has anything new come out? Because we don't know what's going on in the kids' magic world, and we don't really know about it. And
Well, I can talk about other places, can't I guess?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
anyone, this is for them, not us.
So Gary at Practical Magic's got some nice new stuff out, because they've just had their Tricks in the Stick staycation they had to do from home. I couldn't join in with that because I was working, but I have seen subsequently what Gary's got on the market from Practical Magic, and some really good stuff out there. Nice trick with a lollipop. I think, to be honest, I've found I've started gigging again, thankfully, and I've done 3 or 4 since we've been able to open up. And
What's that?
What's what?
What are you drinking?
I'm just going to ignore it. And I like reinventing things in a sort of post-COVID world. So things like Miser's Dream, where I'd used a child before, I've had to sort of reimagine, and it's kind of given it a new lease on life. The other thing I was saying to Alex, because I've not done a proper gig really in a year, as a kids entertainer, you often find that you go through cycles and you start again in September when the school year starts.
Would you like banana?
And I'm doing gigs for 4 and 5-year-olds now
Would you
that
like
have never
banana
seen
with
me before, because there's been that year's hiatus. And it's great because everything's fresh. All my old stuff is fresh to me because I've not done it in so long, but it's fresh for everyone else, because those 3-year-olds that were 3 when it all started are now turning 4, now turning 5, and are booking me for their parties, and it's like everything started again. So it's every cloud and all that.
What subject do you teach?
I teach every subject.
In that case, I have a
I was
question.
teaching puberty last week.
Oh, that's what the question's about.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was,
Right up his street.
I have a question.
yeah.
What's 7 times 23?
100 and... Oh, what was it? 7 times 23? 161, yeah. No, it's not.
What is 7 times 23?
No, it's not. 714.
The answer is 161.
There we go. Well done. Top of the class, Alex.
Thank you.
That isn't teaching, Dave. Just knowing random sums.
You've got to teach maths, haven't you?
Yeah, but not that. Give me a pen. I'll teach it long division, long multiplication.
How do you spell anti-disestablishmentarianism?
A-N-T-I. Don't know.
Right, okay. That one.
As if Dave was going to correct you.
That was just wrong.
Yeah, I should have just gone through it, shouldn't I? Prove me
I
wrong.
can spell anti.
Anti, yeah.
A-U-N-T-I. Sean Churchyard says, I don't care.
Anti, you forgot the E at the end.
Anti.
No, I said
We spell
A-U-N-T-I-E.
Yeah.
Sean Church, I said I don't currently do custom work, 70+ hour work weeks. Wow. So Jason. Well, it was 70 plus hours
Weeks,
marking a week.
Yeah.
I don't currently do custom work, 70+ hours a week. I'm open to the idea, but I will need to work closely with someone who understands much more magic methodology than I do. Locked in Leather is my page.
We
Right,
could work.
okay.
We could work.
somebody.
We could work with that, Sean. We can help you out. Right, Locked in Leather. Is that .com.co.uk? Come on, stick the link up, Sean. Make it really easy for our people.
I'm sure I've been on Locked in Leather before.
We don't want to know.
Craig's there. Hello, Craig. How are you, buddy?
I'm squeezed in rubber.
I hope none of my kids watch this.
Well, I found that mask, that gimp mask. You said it wasn't yours.
It wasn't. It was Alex's. It was rubber.
Right, yeah, okay. Craig says, Craig Petty's on. Royalty in the house. He says, there are two words in show business, show and business. The best and most successful magicians put as much work into the business side of things as the show side. Hi, by the way, guys. Yep, thank you, Craig. Very wise words. Very wise from a very wise man. And Nicholas Peru says, hey guys, I sent you an email regarding a card punch device.
Oh, yeah.
Could you let me know if you had a chance to look at it? Cheers.
Card punch. Card accessories.
Oh, I didn't see it in email, so okay.
Which Craig was that?
It's like because this is the
Craig
quickest.
Petty.
Mr. P.
The Craig Petty.
I love Craig's channel. I know you've said it before, but him and Ryland are great, aren't they? Really
Yeah.
good.
If you haven't seen
Really
Craig's channel, by the way, shame on you. And Craig, post a link, mate. So we get some more.
Their
subscribers
excitement over Cube and Bottle was fantastic. I was the first review. I was brilliant. Really good.
Ryland gave me 100%.
He did. I saw that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ryland got up to 150%.
Yeah, he has been up to 200% before mine.
So you know, mate.
Otto says, ordered some stuff from the web shop earlier today. You guys managed to both process and ship it in less than 6 minutes. You are insane, and I love you all. Thank you, Otto. What Otto doesn't realise is we just quickly clicked that.
Yeah.
We said, we'll sort it out sometime
on Monday.
Blame it on the postal delays, yeah.
Dave Powell's card.
Now, literally, as the order comes in, Mila will sit there, print it off, and pack it up literally as they come in. So, yeah. Finley says, subscribed. It's another one. We're getting there slowly. Jonas says, it's not what you do, but how you do it. I think about 85% of getting well paid is you, 10% is luck, and 5% is your technique. Again, wise words, Jonas. Roy says, is he on half term? Shouldn't he be marking homework?
I've been doing reports for the last 4 days. This is my break.
Otto says, Jason, how is the game coming along?
Oh, the game's
Are
good.
you back on the game again?
No.
Thankfully, picked up any nice grannies.
Thankfully, the teaching paid enough that I didn't have to do that. The game is good, Otto. Next step will be summer holidays when I've got some time to look at the next bit. But mass manufacture is the next step.
Well, the fox was attacking my garden again.
Oh, have you done? Oh, okay.
I thought.
This is an interesting development.
Yeah.
Over kombucha.
So basically, I thought that with Aki being in the garden, there's going to be no more fox problems because of all the dog feces and the smell. You know, I clean it up. There's still a smell in there. And I decided. I went out the other day, and this is what my garden looked like. Where is it? There you are. In fact, I'll share this with everybody.
You haven't heard any strange.
So that
from your garden.
That was what was going on in my garden. So yeah, the fox have been out there again, which really pissed me off.
Yeah.
So I reset the trap up, and hang on, I reset the trap up, and the trap went off.
You caught him day one.
So let the fox out.
Right. So.
Did you get him?
Yep. So I'm going to put this on as well so people can see. So it's a bit steamed up. You can see he's in the actual thing, right? So he's in there and he's trying to get out of the cage.
If you've edited this, so I crawl on and let him out in a minute.
Yeah, no. So you see that? Hang on. He's in there. Oh, that. Anyway, so
right.
That video runs for a minute. Now the video before that was the fox trying to scrape food to get the bait.
Yeah.
And setting the door shut.
Right.
The door slammed shut. The next video, he's in there.
He's in the crate. He's like the opposite of the Houdini.
Yeah, he found a way to scrape inside the door. So the door's spring loaded. He found a way to scrape inside the door.
And it shot on him.
And it shot on him, but the door was already shut. So it obviously pulled it open, got inside, and he somehow managed to get back out again.
Wow.
And that door, I've got to hold with two hands and really pull it open because it's a big long bungee. So I now need to find, I need to find a way to make that even more powerful now, but it's going to be, I took it away for 3 months just to get him more relaxed and come back in the garden.
It's a shame he was in it, wasn't it, really? Cause
so, yeah, he's
probably
got out again.
remembered
So, but hopefully that's put him off. I mean, my plants haven't gone again since. That was like 4 days ago. So that might have scared him off the
he
garden.
was just sat there quite calmly then, was he?
Yeah.
It's a clever fox because Jason couldn't get out.
I couldn't.
What did the fox say?
It's got to be one of those straws,
So
Mike.
slow.
It's got to be one of those straws.
Roy says, can you teach Alex how to shave?
I'll do it for him.
If I haven't got water or a mirror.
What do you mean you
You're on
haven't
a
got
river.
water?
Oh,
How can you say I haven't got water?
well, that is the
Get
problem.
out of bed, open the window, go.
Dave,
Come
I
back
mean,
up.
he don't even need to open the window.
Brownie black.
with a fine film floating on it.
Can you show catch, please? Says Adam Evans. We haven't got it in yet, have we?
No,
Catch?
So
Catch, it's a new trick.
Oh.
Vanishing that one.
Not the thing.
Oh,
with
sold out.
Yep.
When did that come in then?
catch.
When did that come in?
No, catch is different, Mike.
Wednesday was it?
Oh, did it?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Right, no, never mind. Raz's there. He says, David, Alex, and Jason, going from doing magic tricks as a hobby, stroke casual gigging, to a full time seems to feel of paperwork and admin stuff, invoice, diary management, tax returns. How did you get your head around it, if possible, please? Can we have your beginner friendly wisdom, if possible, please? I'm feeling clumsy about it all. Right. So, yeah, it's a business, right? It is a business, so there's going to be a hell of a lot of that. I mean, if I was gigging, let's say just in an evening, and I was leaving at home at 5, then I'll be up and I'll be in the office by 9 o'clock, and I'll work throughout the day just doing emails, back and forward, promotions, public promotions, as you said, tax stuff, bookkeeping,
Mail drops, that kind of
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it is a business, and that's what I say. You've got to treat it like a business. Don't think because you're gigging in the evening, you got the whole day off and go, well, hey, it doesn't work that way. I was working 7 days a week, and even if I was only gigging 3 times in that week, it's still a 7-day week for me. So yeah, there is an awful lot of that. How do you get your head around it? Again, it's a business. I mean, how to get my head around having a shop? I don't know about running a shop. I was a Royal Marine, knew how to kill people, and then I was a magician, knew how to do magic, and then I had to learn everything there was to learn about a business. And I'm not born with that. I wasn't taught that. I had to learn it. So yeah, get the books and just ask everybody in business, if they got a business, ask them,
How they do
can
it.
you give me some advice on this? Give me some advice on that.
Gov.uk.
Yeah, as Mike says, yeah, gov.co.uk will teach you everything you need to know.
Running
There's
a
all
small
kinds of
business.
seminars, webinars, there's loads of information on YouTube. Just getting your head around tax is hard enough, but here, when I was VAT registered, I had to get my head around VAT, and now I've got to get my head around Brexit and all the problems with that. So yeah, you just got to learn, Raz. It's just a lot of work goes into it. As I said, it's a business. You've got to treat it like a business.
You've
So,
also
yeah.
got your there are companion apps and things, aren't they, for your accounting? That make
Yeah,
life
I mean,
easier.
look
You've
at
got-
Gigio.
you've got
Look at Gigio.
yeah.
Gigio is brilliant.
Yeah,
so
to do
yeah,
it all
get
for
on
you.
there,
QuickBooks,
and it's
Sage.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's the card punch.
Hiring an
That's all I was
accountant.
asking about.
Oh right, okay. There we go. The invisible card punch. So if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much like a swami gimmick or thumb tip kind of a gimmick with a punch on it, and it just
that's
allows
cool.
you to very coolly, casually, mark a card. A bit like the old-fashioned gamblers used to do. Really.
Yeah.
The thing that
Yep. So I'll just put a small indent. It is flesh coloured, so you.
What's it called? What's it called when you do that? There was a name, wasn't there, when the old other brothers brought that thing out? What's it called? There's a
punch.
no. When you do that to a deck of cards, there's a word for it in the magic
I can remember,
world. I can't remember what it's called.
Michael Stell's there. Still. No,
Stella.
I still don't know how to pronounce it properly.
Michael's been really, really unwell with COVID.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Uh,
wow.
so-
I'm sorry to hear that,
Oh,
Michael.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's on the mend now, thankfully.
I hope you're.
Oh, good, because
you're
we need
better,
some. We need some.
Shells.
But he says, "Hi, Friday again?" Question mark. Yeah, I know.
Hello, mate.
Already.
How are you?
Yeah. And he says, "And Jason is back." Yay! So yes, I hope you're feeling better, Michael. Raza says, "Yes, every single Magic TV YouTube video I've ever come across felt worth a watch." Raza. Jonas says, "I mean, from the audience
See
point,
me.
looking at it." Adam Evans says, "Alex, please renew your subscription for the Magic Circle. Then you can take me on your boat to celebrate." Laugh out loud. Jim Hathey says, "Question to Craig Petty: what flipper coin do you recommend?"
Okay.
That's for Craig Petty.
Well, that was for Craig. So
Well, he did flipped out DVD, didn't he? He flipped out with coins.
Star Channel. Craig's got his own channel. No, you're fine. Yeah. Ask away. Nigel says, Dave, did you check out TCC's
Oh, he's answered.
Pyromania? No, I haven't yet. No, I saw your message earlier. I did reply. It's just on my list of things. I've got just so much stuff going on, especially on a Friday, and especially as it's my birthday celebrations today, and everyone got me cake and presents and
stop
stuff like
banging
that.
on about it, Dave. It's 50. It's not a big one.
All right. I'll put my crappy present in my car and just put it in a shed later on if that's the way you go.
It's a bit unfortunate when all the customers give you something nicer than the staff, isn't it?
Hold on, he got me back for an hour. What did he want?
Okay, let's say I want to reap the rewards of my present from you guys. How long is it going to take?
A while.
2 years.
Thank you. 2 years. 2 years is what I've got to wait for my present.
We'll all be gone by
We'll all
then.
be gone by then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be gone by then.
2
You see,
years.
you'll remember. She'll be going, oh, yeah.
That's the
What
problem.
were their names again?
That's the problem with underagestrippers.com.
No, I just say, oh, we've done that one already. Roy says,
Yeah, that's true.
Roy says he's losing weight, must be chasing all student teachers around. Question mark. Divorce?
I've just been standing up a lot, I
lost
think.
weight?
I've lost a bit more, yeah.
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 Oh, that was one, yeah. Next year, yeah.
Are you getting involved in PE and all that?
Yeah, do cricket, do
Ooh.
athletics, all
Ooh.
sorts. Oh yeah, you'd be great at that, wouldn't you? You'd come and take.
You do athletics?
Well, I don't teach athletics, but I supervise them doing it.
You can't see them.
Don't throw that
No,
there.
javelin's dangerous.
I can come and teach him 10 events.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, well, great.
Running, fast running,
Killing.
killing running,
Decathlon.
fine running.
Decathlon.
Yeah, cool.
Craig says, thanks guys, I've been on holiday this week in Newcastle and Ryland went to his first magic shop at Magic Box. He had a great time, but a couple of weeks we are planning to come into PropDog.
Oh,
He's
brilliant.
very excited.
Hey.
Oh, that's
Can't wait
great
to see you,
news.
mate.
Come on a Saturday.
Yeah. Benjamin says, how large are the sponge bananas in the multiplying banana set? Mike?
Michael running.
They're about half the size of that one, I would say.
Well, this one was, what do you call it?
Banana?
No, it wasn't a banana, because we went to that shop in Hounslow, the Asian shop where we got it.
Oh, I know. It's a moolie.
No, not moolie. The other banana type thing, I forgot what it's called.
Plantain.
Plantain, yes, thank you. Yeah. So we went to a specialist
On there with that,
supermarket.
half the size.
And we wanted the biggest banana we could get, so we managed to find a really big plantain, which that's what it is. So this is only a prototype. This one doesn't squeeze down as much as the final ones will, but you can still fit it in your hand like that, and it will go really, fast popping out when it's finally done. But in
They are
comparison to
roughly
size,
half the size, I'd say.
so yeah, we just wanted a really large combly banana. But ours will be very realistic because they've got a skin on them. So unlike foam ones that have kind of a bubble surface, this will have a skin on. So I'm going to put the close-up camera on these so you can see what they're like.
I mean, your one already looks.
That looks like one of those optical
super-
illusions,
super-
though. Where
Yeah,
they go,
yeah.
"Oh,
With
look."
the,
Yeah.
Moving it.
There you go. So
with the boomerangs.
There we go. Wait, I'm wrong up here. Where's my? There it is. Up there. That's what I want. There you go. So that's the kind of sponge texture you get there, and there's R1 with the skin on it, which looks very banana-like.
Yeah, it's
As
great.
you can see. So
Just a prototype as well.
as you can see, this one is much bigger than the one we've got. You see, much bigger. There you go.
Social media magic.
Yay.
Oh, and you get the little ones as well, don't you? In the.
Mark Plummer.
Oh yeah. Craig also says you need to get a gravity flipper. That means the coin will lie flat when open and open via gravity. I use Schoolcraft coins, but Mark Mason is good too. I've also recently seen a Tango version, and they're good as well. Thank you for that, Craig. Yeah, excellent advice. Jim Hathey says, "How about magnetic one?" Oh, here we go. I'll leave you to
The
read
thing,
his
well,
advice,
yeah, so the thing is, the gravity flipper will lie flat, which is really useful if you want to just hold it out in your open
And more
palm like
importantly,
that without having to squeeze it down. And I think
Yeah.
that's what Craig's getting at. If you get a normal flipper, it will tend
Tilts
to
up.
tent, as will the magnetic one because they're not
Yeah.
gravity either.
Right,
Andy
Alan
Tingley
having that
says,
problem.
"I have a fox in my garden, which I love to be honest. But two of my cats beat it up. It ran off screaming. Now I thought cats were scared of foxes." Craig says, "Thank you guys. I'm really happy with how Peter Nardi interview came up. That went on Tuesday, almost as good as Dave's interview. Hey." Jonas says, "It's Super Fox. Call quick, Professor Xavier." So quick call, Professor Xavier. Raphael says, "Guys, one question. I've recently started performing with a Bonslope. What's the best way to open them after the load? Any tips?"
After the load.
Well, you give it to them, Raphael, and say,
Open
it. And that's it. Once you sealed it, it's sealed, and hopefully they will open it where you would normally open an envelope. And they'll rip it open. They are one use only, so don't try and open them and reuse them, because you've got to rip it to open it. That's the whole idea of it. Andy Tingley says, "Loved your trailer for Gossip." What was that?
That's to Craig.
Oh, okay. Nigel Quinn says Alan Robinson's interview was great too, Craig. Oh, this is Craig. You're on. It's your show.
Yeah, can you come in on a Friday with Ryland
With
about
Ryland.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Be handy.
No, we can all
funny,
go
actually.
over.
Bring some
Yeah.
beers because we want to sit on the couch and have a beer. Yeah. Luke
not a bad
Anthony
idea.
Jones says,
good idea,
hello guys.
mate.
Hello Luke. Thank you for joining us. And Nicholas Peru says thanks. Chris Gillender's afternoon, Jeds. Afternoon, Chris. I hope you're well.
Hi, Chris.
Otto says, speaking of kids magic, I can heartily recommend the animal Svengali decks from Alzi Magic.
Ah.
Great idea for kids shows and adorable art on the cards. Maybe something to stock at PropDog.
Yeah, I had some.
Write it down.
I had some birthday Svengali decks with lots of gifts on. They just weren't very. Good.
Right, well done.
Write it down.
That
Get them in.
Svengali. deck.
Animals Bengali.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You'll never get.
You remember it now, but you'll forget to look for them. But not in your desk.
I mean, I would write it down, but.
Raza says,
Tell you if you're
Dave Alex Jason, sorry, this actually feels like a really sensitive subject to me, but I mean well. How do you manage when people make certain types of jokes about the magic props, etc.? I've had people say the sponges are the softest balls they've ever had. Her man was next to me, asked me to tie them up with ropes. One or two girls wouldn't stop insisting I actually tied their hands together with ropes. I had people see me with Rubik's Cube and say I must be good with my fingers. My number is 0. Raza. Raza, those are all amazing opportunities. You know, don't think in any way that that's something wrong. Those are advantages for you to have fun with your crowd. They're trying to have fun with you and trying to open up. You know, when some woman says, let's see, I've had people say that the balls are the softest balls they've ever had. You know, make a joke out of that. If somebody said that to you, find a funny line to say, well, if you rub them, maybe they'll become a bit harder or something like that. Find a funny line that you can use with those jokes. Remember it, write it down, remember it, and get ready for it next time. But use your advantage on it. You know, don't whatever you do shy away and be sort of negative about it. It is a positive comment. You know, they're having fun, they're having a great time, they're cracking jokes, and it's a bit of banter that goes on back and forward. Just use it to your advantage and do not ever take it personally. It's not personal. It only becomes personal if some guy says, I'm going to shove this sponge ball in your mouth if you don't shut up. That's personal, you know.
Then you do your vent act.
I think it's really important to acknowledge if someone says something funny.
Yeah.
It's really important to acknowledge it
Even
and
if
let
it-
them know that it's an interactive show and that they can be a star as much as you.
Even
It's
if
not all about you
it's
being-
just an you know, just some sort of. What I find with this is it means I think that's great. That's good because well, you don't get it much now as a children's entertainer, but you do get it when you're showing the parents stuff afterwards. They sometimes come out with it, but it also puts me at ease that I can be a bit more of myself because I wouldn't introduce those kind of lines without an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't go, here's something hard, do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I need to be invited to start making those kind of jokes, and those are the kind of, you know, those are the kind of ins that you get where you can start using a bit of double entendre and those kind of things.
Well, I use that for my act. So let's say, because I love to use ding dong in my act, okay? Ding dong on the right kind of people is very, very funny, but I won't bring it out unless I know it's going to work
That's
well.
appropriate, yeah.
And I've got two endings, one with, one without. So one of the things I'll do is, if there's a woman on the table, especially if she's giggly or having a bit of a laugh, I'll use her. But if not, I'll just pick whoever I think might work best with it. And I'll say, look, you know, do you want to hold my balls? Yeah, put them in your hand. Shouldn't say stuff like that. And then I'll wait to see what she reacts. And if she goes, oh, like that, you know, or she goes, oh, yeah, I'll hold your balls, you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to use ding dong with her. If she goes,
She's
okay,
game.
then I won't. So you've got to use that. And use it to your advantage. If they really are being nasty, I mean, you will get them. In fact, Christopher Eccleston, the guy, you know, famous actor, played Doctor Who and everything, he was very rude at a table. I got to a table there and he says, oh, none of your bloody magic. Go off and do your little funny, whatever it was, at some other table. I can't remember the exact words years ago, but something along the lines of that. And rather than going, oh, okay, and walking away, I turned around and said, well, hang on a minute. I didn't use his name. I mean, I knew he was. But I said, well, hang on a minute, sir. What about if everyone else on the table wants to see magic? Would anyone else like to see some magic? And a few people said, oh, well, I would. And I said, well, in that case, if you don't want to see it, I suggest you go over there to the bar and come back when I finished. And he went, fuck's sake, got his stuff and walked off. So, you know, if somebody heckles you and they don't want to see you, doesn't mean to say everyone else on the table doesn't want to see you. The chances are they do. That's just one guy who's been an arsehole. So, yeah, use it to your advantage. And as I said, if people are saying, ask her to tie them up with ropes, just go, oh, you bet. Come on, stand up, turn around. And then, yeah, I'm only kidding, won't do that to you. And go on. Or tie them up with the rope. Say, right, sit down. I'll come back to you after the show. And just have some fun with them, you know, it's
leave
great.
them there.
Yeah, absolutely. Use it to your advantage.
Stick with the back of the Ford Fiesta.
Don't be embarrassed about it.
Have you ever done ding dong and on the wrong person?
Once. Yeah, so there was a group of girls about 18, and they had some drinks, first time drinking, and they were really giggly, lots of innuendos. I dig ding dong, and she opened her hand, she went like that. But I've got a feeling that they were, let's say,
Steady on.
yes, lesbians. Yeah, I got a feeling that they were, three girls, and they were like, oh, because the way they did it is like that.
Okay.
But they were given the innuendos before, so yeah.
See, I love the nun, and I think that you've got to pick your audience for that. But
Well,
it's great. But again, same thing.
There's a picture on my website, photo on my website with a lady. She must have been in her 80s, and she's got ding dong like that. Now, it was her daughter. I'd done it on a table to her daughter, and she was crying her eyes out. She said,
show
"You've
my
got to
mum."
you've got to do that, my mum. Got to do that." And I said, "Yeah, no problem with your mum." She goes, "I can't do it on her." She goes, "You've got to do it." But she's like 80 years old. Please do it. So, okay, so I did it on her, and this old granny was wetting herself. She absolutely having a whale of a time. She was struggling to breathe, and now I've got a photograph on the website. It's amazing. So yeah,
That was in the
Well, now
eulogy.
you're that age. Now you're roughly that age, Dave. You can
Almost.
understand that it's not.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for someone to do it on me.
That was in the eulogy.
Sponge boob.
Struggled to breathe, wet herself. Dave carried on.
Jim Ellie says, sorry Dave, I messaged Craig and never heard back. By the way, what's that beverage you're drinking? Oh, the beverage.
Oh
Let me tell you.
God! Orange juice. Right.
Roy says, why does Alex look smart? Like he's going out on a good wage, but Alex. So why does
'Cause I've
Alex
left.
look smart? Like he's going on a good wage, but Alex. I don't.
Well, I don't know why I'm looking. So am I looking smart?
No.
You got your red trousers
I
on.
was
Same as
sanding
always,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I was sanding stuff earlier. I'm not really.
Nicholas
Dodgy
Prue
camera.
says, just ordered punch. Thanks a bunch. You're most welcome. Joni says, chemistry with Dave. How to make kombucha.
Right.
Robin Van Buren says, you look like you're going bananas, Dave. Raza says, Jim Happy, if you publicly comment under YouTube magic videos, then you can make suggestions, feedback for hopeful future video topic ideas. That's hopefully convenient for Craig. The poor pro seems to work endlessly and also properly has a lot of people trying to impress him or get hold of him in general. Raza. Okay, Roy says, is Raza being paid by the question? He must be the best paid person on here. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, we're on the PropDog police, aren't we now?
Excuse me. Craig says, hey Dave, I'm sorry I missed your message, but insanely busy. Oh, that's not to me, it's
Still
to
a different Dave.
Raphael says, sometimes when I hand the bonzelope to them, they start tearing and the slip comes loose again. Do you think it's better to open it yourself? Also, time to reveal and build a better climax. No, never open it yourself. Give it to them. What I do is I put a little reg legal seal on the actual centre of the envelope. So you'll see them on the website. It's £2.50 for back about 50.
Okay.
Put that, and what that does, it directs people to that as the opening, because you look at it and you go, oh, there's the opening with the seal. So you can use that, and if you're worried about them opening it somewhere else, just say, there we are, just if you pull the seal, it will come off, and then they'll start opening in that place.
If you're worried about the seal, you can always go look at it sealed all the way round and press it down at the same
just,
time.
Yeah,
that's
do make
good.
sure it's firmly pressed down, yeah, 100%. Or say, can you feel something inside, like that,
Yeah.
and then make sure it's fully pressed down as well.
These are-
it might
these
just be
are
you're not
great.
pressing it down enough.
These are real convincer, I think. I
Yeah.
think it's a real convincer that it's been closed where it's supposed to have been closed.
Subtle but good.
Yes. Andy says, Raza, say you will tie them up as long as their breakfast is good. And Raza replies, he says to David, you only got Sponge Ding Dong out sometimes and only did one climax per sponge routine, ? I usually did a double climax for sponges, multi-ball, one hand
That
with
use
12
of language. I'm
sponges.
surprised he
No
doesn't
wonder
get. I'm
he's-
surprised he doesn't get more giggles
No
from the
wonder
ladies.
he's
To
getting
be
these
honest.
entendres
Yeah,
with
I
your
think
double
you need to-
climax.
And then Ding Dong, spectators,
Well,
especially
I think
ladies,
one
would leave me
climax
alone.
is a bonus myself.
If I only did one sponge climax. I also started doing Ding Dong as a double climax every time the younger teenagers and people in religious scarves Raza.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Hannah would be happy
Right,
with
there
one.
we go. So, yeah, for me, I mean,
Dream of
yeah, there was a
double
kind of a
climax
double
the young
climax.
teenager.
So I would do produce the ball, split the ball in half, one ball in that hand, one ball in that hand, both together. Same over there. Put two hands in that one as free. Give them that person. They open the hand is like 20 little 1 inch balls. And then I would either finish there, or if I was going to do Ding Dong, I'd take them all back and say, look, tell you what, one last go, just squeeze them. How many balls do you think you're holding? They say, oh, about 20, so there's only 2. Would you like to be holding 2 balls in your hand at this moment? open up, and there it is. So, and then I'd always have a mini ding dong, and I'd always give it to a bloke on the table and say, "Don't worry, mate, I've got one in your size too," like that. Which is, I think it was Jamie and Paul come up with that routine.
What do you get
the ending?
What do you get if you've got 2 Red Bulls in the palm of your hand? Elmo's undivided attention. There you go. That's one for your next gig.
George Angel said, "Good day, guys. While in lockdown, I'm getting into making gaff cards and gimmicks. Any books, DVDs you can recommend?"
Well, it's that Gimmicks DVD, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a DVD called Gimmicked, and there's another one on splitting cards as well. So my lovely assistant here in red will go and get a few. Sean Mann says, "If your audience think you're the shy and meek type, they'll smell blood and won't let you go. Embrace it." Good advice there, Sean. Good advice, mate. Yeah. Max Gibson says, "Nice to have Jason back."
Thanks, Max.
Only temporarily, Max. He'll be off soon again. Honda's Flap George says, "Chris Gillanders." Young George, if you know, does a lot of that stuff. There's the Gimmicks DVD, and there's another DVD on card splitting. So Aki quiet. Did you just go and get those? Show the camera what you got.
You're supposed to be producing this.
Show the camera what you got.
I am.
I mean, he's made it better.
Show them the rest. When are you going to be drinking all those, Mike?
I mean, I'll have one.
You think them on the tongue, eh?
Cheers, mate. We're going for an Indian as well. You can't not have a Cobra.
Oh no, I love Cobra.
Oh,
Don't
so
get me
do
wrong,
I.
I love Cobra. But well, I've got to drive home after this and get changed, so I'll have it later on.
Yeah, we'll have them in
Give
here.
it.
Yeah, on the way back. Thank you, mate.
Oh, they're cold now. Stick them in the fridge, mate.
Yeah, put them in the freezer. Frank Valenti says, "Mike, I'm having fun with Call. Thanks to great effect."
Thanks, mate.
Yes, great.
Boy Brownlow says, "Mike's too quiet for comfort.
He's
He's
been to the shop.
Because he's
No,
been to the
once-
Aussie.
not once tried to get on camera so far. That's Roy because he's been out buying beers. I didn't
Yeah.
even know you've got
No,
them."
nor did I.
Yeah. Raphael says, "Thanks, I'll try that. Maybe I worry too much about them finding the secret." Raphael, I've been doing bond ropes now for probably 20 years. I think I've used well over tens of thousands, and I've never had a problem with them once. Never. I mean, some of them, yeah, for whatever reason, sometimes they don't always stick 100%. No one ever notices. They just open
They're
it,
not
and they just
expecting it, are
they
they?
presume that is part of the way the envelope's made. So don't ever worry about that. Matt Bosco said, "South Eccleston is a dick." Yeah, he was. I loved him on Doctor Who. Although Christopher Eccleston was brilliant. He's not a hero, but I was a fan of his acting. And then after meeting him, he was such an arsehole. He really was.
Yeah, I met a few like that.
Yeah, but then I've met some actors that are just absolutely lovely, really lovely people.
Who else have you met, Dave?
Well, there's some sort of race
Russell
driver.
Crowe.
isn't
This will be longer than a Razza question. 10 times only. Yes.
he? Who was the racing driver he loved?
Oh, I don't know.
That was 2
Razza's
weeks
material
ago.
is
Yeah.
gold, says Chris.
Cancel.
Andy Tingley says, "Razza, I'm choking. Climax, double climax, ding dong, half an hour tears." Jonas says, "Are those bananas sponge or latex?" So the little ones were sponge. This one is a type of sponge, but it's not the sponge as you'll get with a like a regular sponge. This is, it's got a skin on it. So if you were to cut this in half, then yeah, it would look a little bit like aerated. But on the outside, there's an actual full skin on it, which is pretty much exactly the same as a normal banana skin.
One skin,
So,
2 skin,
5 skin.
Adam Evans says,
That's
"Talking
good,
about
isn't it?
sponges, I have Michael Lamar sponge rabbits. Where can I find instructions? I've misled them. Drop us an email. I think have we got Michael Lamar sponge rabbits? Is that the normal sponge rabbits?
Yeah, yeah.
The 3D
You'll have
ones,
to,
yeah?
you'll have to
3D, yeah, yeah.
photocopy the.
Yeah,
book,
we can send you. We can scan them in and send them to you. Just drop us an email. Ottar says, "I'll always use legal seals for the bond slopes, and if possible, prepare them by writing for Jason." Brackets or whatever intended audience member's name is on the seal. That
clever.
further draws the
Very good.
attention towards the seal. I've never had anyone open it in any other way other than removing the seal and opening the big flap. Yeah, I did experiment with printing onto the legal seal some time ago, so you can do personal messages on them, and just couldn't really work it out on our machine. It didn't really work. Max
What is it?
Gibson says, "What are your thoughts on hypno heat effect?" Is that the
Oh.
one with the foil? Is it?
Yeah.
If it is one with the foil, then
Yeah. Steer clear.
yeah, it's. Some people say it's okay, other people say it's dodgy and it's going to burn you
not
and there's all
worth
kind
the
of
risk, is
chemicals on. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, so I'll just stay away from it, yeah. Raza says, "Wait, do mini sponge ding-dongs exist?" Right, they
No.
used to.
Oh, did I tell you?
They used to be able to get them, but you can't get them anymore. So I've had Mila make them in the past. So Mila will make a little one for you, but they're not cheap because it takes about 3 or 4 hours to make them. They bought every single one. Yeah, whoever was making them, they bought hundreds of them, yeah. But anyway, he says a lot of people, youngsters and adults, like at times wanted to appreciated keeping sponges as souvenirs. Some people wanted to keep sponge ding dong, but I only have one. The small one could be good as a souvenir for certain enthusiastic people in certain situations. Razza, you won't want to give them away. They're like rocking horse poop. Yeah, you won't give them away. But if somebody wants to buy you regular ding dong, if somebody wants a regular ding dong, okay, say you can have it, you can buy it off me, but this is my prop that I want for the rest of the show, so you've got to make it worth my while and see what they'll offer you. And you might have somebody say, yeah, I'll give you 50 quid for it, mate. So
and then sell it.
yeah, absolutely, and just sell it to them and just make do without it. So here's a little tip for you that I used to do quite a bit. If you are working regular restaurants and you want a few extra tips, well, there's loads of tips for getting tips, but one of the things I used to do is you can get these customized banknotes or novelty ones, like you get the Del Boy and Rodney Bank of Peckham £50 notes, for example.
Yeah.
And I would get those because you can get them for like a £5 online, so you get them for a £5 and you get like a little pack of them as well. Do a bill switch, so has anyone got a banknote I can borrow, and whatever they give you as a banknote, so here we are, you like this one, fold it up, unswitch it as that, so there we are, I changed it to 50 for you, how's that? Put it down the table and say, cheers very much, and walk away. And I go, nah, I'm only kidding. Do you want me to change it back? And that's your key, because the amount of people are saying, no, I'm having that, mate, I'll have that, thank you very much. And you go, okay,
They
no
want
worries.
the novelty, yeah.
Yeah, and I've had people give me £20 notes and say, oh, I'll have that, definitely. It's a little souvenir of their night, they love it, they take it out to show their mates. Meanwhile, I've just had a 20 quid tip for a note that probably cost me, what, about a pound.
Even better if you can get your own design as an almost business card.
Yeah.
And it's got your details.
Well,
Bank of Dave.
No, I wouldn't say so. No,
No?
because that becomes less of a souvenir. They like the reason I chose Bank of Peckham and Del Boy.
'Cause everyone loves that.
Everyone loves only horses and horses, and that's something they'll take down the pub or show their mates. Hey, look at this! I got a £50.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
That's why. If you do it your own one, why would they want your souvenir?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Make it because you buy hundreds of different types. You can buy Star Wars ones, you can buy Mary Poppins ones, but I wanted specifically Del Boy and Rodney because everyone loves it and it's a lads
They're
kind
kind
of
of
thing.
tricksters, aren't they?
And you do it on
yeah.
lads, two lads, you know.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
did it to a woman, it wouldn't work as well. So yeah, little tip, but you'd be surprised at how many people will say, oh, I'll have that and keep that. So yeah,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. Adrian says, wait, I watched Mike interviewing Andy Nyman with Wayne. How did he get there so fast? Great to see Jason again.
You too, mate. Hope all is well.
Oh, and
Magic.
Adrian, thank you very much for your present as well, mate. It's there we are,
What
down
did
here.
Adrian send you?
He sent me this.
Oh, that's sweet.
so-
I almost asked
well-
where that came from.
I thought it was a picture of Aki, but it doesn't look like Aki. So either that's a stock photo you get with it, and I'm meant to use a frame to put that in, or you've got a picture of Aki and it wasn't Aki and you were mistaken, because I'm sure that's not Aki. There's a little puppy. Unless that was Aki. Ah, no, I think that was
That is
Aki.
Aki, mate. That's Aki.
But I don't have a floor like that or a carpet like that.
No, but that is Aki.
Was that Aki?
Well, no,
was that
they all look like that
Was that
age.
Aki at stands?
Well, that's what I was going to say. It could be Aki at stands
I think
before
that's him.
I got him. So if it is, let me know.
I think
Because
that's him.
if it's a stock photo that just happens to look like that and I'm going to get my own in, let me know. But if that is Aki as a pup, which it could well be because it looks like Aki,
I think that's him. Like that.
but I don't recognise the carpet or the floor.
No, I think that's him. I think that's at stands on the
How
blanket.
did you get blind? How do you know?
I genuinely think that's him. Right, Adrian will comment. in a
How many
second.
times have you seen Aki?
Lots when he was small. Lots when he was like that. I don't
Well,
recognise him now.
Adrian will tell us in a minute. But yeah, because you know you get these frames. Sometimes
yeah,
they have
no, I
stock
know
photos. in
exactly
it,
what you
might-
mean.
Yeah.
The pretend family.
What's on the T-shirt, Mike?
Metallica!
That's for Roy.
Is that a tour you went to
Nigel
see?
Quinn says, have you checked out Mark O'Bron's new E-Wave? Have we?
No, we haven't got it in yet.
Okay, no worries. Right, let's talk about something new. What else we got?
Come on now.
The Chameleon Card 2, which if you check...
Oh, right. Big fan of Chameleon Card. Absolutely love it. We did a really good video with Henry demonstrating it here in the shop about 3-4 years ago. If you haven't seen Chameleon Card, check it out. It's an amazing routine, really commercial. It's been done on TV quite a few times. There's a really good video of Max Somerset doing it on one of his TV shows.
It's on our website as well.
And it's on our website as well. Brilliant. And what's the difference between the this one then? Is this a new one? Or is it just
Yeah,
recent?
that's the new one.
a new- it's
it's
got-
got there seems to be more changes. I'm not
Has
quite
it got
sure.
the chameleon or the gecko chameleon,
Yeah,
whatever it is
yeah.
on the back?
Yeah, it's still got the gecko
So
and
it's
the
just new
cards and
handling.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Devivier
Yeah,
stuff.
if you already do it, then there's a new update for you. Okay, brilliant. And how much
Oh,
is
I
that?
get that.
You've seen the routine, haven't you?
No.
Have you not?
No, I don't think so.
Ah,
I'll watch it after this.
Brilliant.
I
Brilliant.
really
Oh,
like.
it's a
I
really
love
good
his
routine.
cards. His cards in bag was
was
Oh,
brilliant.
you're gonna love
Yeah.
it. Basically, it's
Oh,
chameleons,
wow.
and the chameleon disappears. There's pictures, there's prints of him on his cards, and the cards start going back to back and front to back. And
Oh,
twisting,
brilliant.
And, it's
Oh, I
fantastic.
might pick
really,
that up
really good.
later.
£21.99.
$21.99. That's
Cheap.
not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, what's the in the yellow envelope there?
The ink on the deck, which is a bit like, so the
Ink on
card
the
gets,
deck.
the card gets revealed, or you get two revelations with the card written on the end of the deck, as in that picture. Does
Okay.
require a gimmick, no clever.
But we do have 3 copies of the original.
Oh, we've got 3 copies of the original.
So if
okay.
you want it on DVD,
Oh,
That's the original
Yeah.
one. Yes.
okay. Oh, I'm interested to find out what the difference is then between the two.
Yeah, I'm interested because I love that one, but I've not seen the trailer on
It
that
looks
one.
very similar. I
Hold
think-
on, how are you saying this is the Chameleon card 2? It just says the Chameleon card on it.
I think it's exactly the
You
same.
sure it's not
Dave.
just the same without a
I've looked at
DVD?
the,
There's
Dave,
no 2 on it, is there?
No, but that is, well, that's what it's called, though.
Yeah, but it's the identical same front.
It
Dave,
is.
I think I've looked at the explanation. There's no change.
Well, they might as well, but they just bigged us up at Murphy saying, "Comedian card, new one
Maybe it's
coming out."
because it's
Coming out.
been repackaged.
Maybe it's just without a DVD and it's a link. Some people want a link. don't they?
Maybe they discontinued the old one and we bought up all our stock because that's what I do if something's going low on Murphy's. Now they've re-released it just to really annoy us.
Yeah,
But,
there's no
yeah.
2 on there at all. There's nothing obvious. That's different.
I'll have a look. I'll double check
Okay,
it all.
well, we'll check and let you know next week. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, Raphael.
Yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, single deck. So
Oh, yeah.
unlike a lot of those card revelations require a lot of shuffling and pharaohs and all of that jazz. So this is like a gimmick that sort of covers up the end of the deck that makes it look like
Oh,
you've written on
okay.
it that you can easily change from. So you get 2 revelations on the end of your deck, and you can more or less show that the deck is.
Now I
completely-
have to have a look.
You can more or less show that.
Quite a nice safety measure if you are doing it properly and it goes wrong.
Yeah. So you get a little. There's
Okay.
another. There's a special card as well that
Yeah.
they vanish
that's
into.
good.
So it's a novel idea. Is that the end? Yeah, the other, or maybe the other end.
Right, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I understand. Yeah, not bad.
So
Okay.
yep. So definitely easy, and it's a card. 2
How
card
much was that?
revelations. Good question.
Because the price
Wow,
is going to be important, on that, isn't it?
Jason.
Cool.
Yeah, but if it's 30
Raphael
quid, then it's not
says, another question. Could you show us how the $half jumbo coin you sell looks like? I've just bought a shell from your shop and wondering if it looks similar. So the shell you've got would have been the chrome effect shell. And we used to do the 3.5 inch or 3 inch jumbo coin that was the same, but I got a feeling they
$16.99.
discontinued it.
It's just
17
$16.99.
quid.
69 now, okay. So Mike is now going to go into the coin drawer and the jumbo coin drawer and get out a jumbo coin for us. Jumbo silver $half, because I used to do the chrome ones and the gold ones that were shiny and matched the shells, but I've got a feeling that you can't get the shiny ones anymore. So yeah, let's have a look. You might find somebody's got it in stock still, but I don't know if we do. But if not, we can have a look. It's incredible, says Craig Petty. Jim Hathey says, Jason, when you perform Hibbity Hop Rabbits, which way do you make the colour? Gimmick with colour or real colour with colour? Sorry, cover colour.
I've never performed Hibbity Hop Rabbits,
There you go.
so I can't answer that, I'm afraid. Run Rabbit Run was almost my my preference, or Turbo Bunny. I've never done the Hip Hop Rabbits. Alex has got a cracking routine, which you can email him about.
Right. Adrian says it is Aki, but when we visited Stanford the first time at Stand,
Yeah,
right? So
there we
that case, he must have
go.
been 6 weeks old then, wasn't he? Yeah.
So I remember
Right.
him.
Okay, that makes sense.
We haven't got any.
Right.
All
Do you want to bring
we've
them
got
over? Bring them over.
Is €2.
No. He's bought the shell. He's bought the shell. So right. Okay. So these lovely shiny ones here. They used to be the same, but in chrome or chrome plated, and they were the ones that I presume matches the shell you have, and they're lovely. Now, I don't know if we can still get hold of these. We've got lots of other ones. We've got €5, €2, whatever. Mike, can you have a look at Murphy's and see if they have that one back in the silver, in the chrome one, not the kind of dull metal, which looks like lead or something, but the shiny one. Excellent t-shirt choice, says Max Gibson. To you, Mike. Frank Valenti says, did you guys hear that Max Maven had to have surgery in his brain tumour biopsy and possible removal a couple of days ago? Keep them in your thoughts. I wasn't aware of that, Frank. No,
Crikey,
thanks for
yeah.
letting us know. Yeah. I know Max is a regular fan of the show, so wishing you the best there, Max. Yeah. Might be.
You might be. I assume
Roy-
it's the tumour they're removing and not the brain.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully you'll be right. Yeah, I mean, it's a sad time when you end up losing a lot of the legends of Magic, and it's going to happen eventually. They start to go.
Yeah.
Six of Hearts, do I win? Mike's T-shirt, says Roy Brownlow. Nigel Quinn says 1914 has a new release tonight, and I hear Craig Petty has a 1914 effect on Horizon. Raphael says, I've searched everywhere for a matching Chrome Jumbo coin, can't seem to find it. Vikings Magic sell Chrome one, but it's a bit smaller and does not fit the shell. We'll have a look for you,
Chrome,
Raphael. Say again?
They do have them, but they're not chrome.
Right. Yeah, if you've got it from us, Raphael, and you can't find them in the mix, send it back, we'll give you a refund, mate. Jim Hathey says, is there a video of your Run Rabbit Run routine online?
There is. It's on our website. I definitely filmed one for PropDog.
We've done them on the live a few times, haven't we?
Yeah, but I did a standalone one. I did Turbo Bunny, definitely. Yeah, it's on. Search for it. Search PropDog Run Rabbit Run on YouTube, and you'll find it.
Walter says, just read about Max yesterday. Craig says, I'm doing a couple of projects for the 1914. I believe the first one is ready to come out any day now. Awesome. Right, okay, hammers. So we have, as you know, the sponge hammers that we do. Well, we're just making a new batch now, and we have 4 hammers, or 4 hammer sets, the real hammer and the fake hammer, that are seconds, okay? So we're going to be selling these off slightly cheaper than the regular ones. So they're normally £70. You get the real one, which is
They are so good.
there, and the fake one like that. Okay.
I might use
So,
them in my classroom. That'd be great.
yeah, these are seconds. They're very slightly worse than the normal one. So we're selling these off at £30. If anyone wants one, just to show you the difference, or well, not the difference, but show you what them, show you them what they look like. So that's the so that's the real one over there. Okay, and that's the fake one over there. Now the reason it's a second is if you look at the black on here, the black is just a little bit faded there.
nice.
So it should be nice and shiny if you put it back to back like that.
You wouldn't
So,
notice it on stage or.
Yeah, but no one's going to see that anyway. But yeah, that's the second. You can see like, it's a nice little spongy one like that. So yeah, if anyone is interested, we do have 4 sets of these. Drop us an email. They're £30 only for the pair, which is saving you £40 on the normal set.
That's so good, aren't they?
yeah.
It gets me every time.
First
doesn't it?
Yeah, first come, first serve on those guys. They are going to go pretty darn quick. Right, okay. I think we're about done. We're not going to have a giveaway today, guys, purely because we have to quickly rush off and get changed and go out to an Indian restaurant. We'll go to Saiful, so a few of you might see Saiful. That's spelled S-A-I-F-U-L, spelled Saiful.
You're right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how Saiful's name is spelled.
S-A-I-F-U-L.
Yeah, so it looks like it says Saiful, but it's actually Saiful. So if you see Saiful come up on the comments, which he's quite a regular viewer on here, he owns a wonderful Chinese restaurant, Indian restaurant in Eaton.
It is
the
wonderful.
Golden Curry?
Golden
Golden
Curry.
Curry, yeah.
Mirage.
And that's where we're going tonight. So yeah, if any of you in Eaton want to go curry, go there. So last few comments. Well, now we have to know, did Mike try the fizzy milk?
No, he
Did you
didn't.
try the fizzy
He
milk?
did not.
He did not, unfortunately, no.
Because he's not
Damn it.
stupid.
Yes, we'll get you one day.
That's a differ.
One hammer will sort payment out now, says Roy. No problem, Roy. We'll just drop us an email. We'll sort it all out on
Send you a
Monday.
PayPal request.
Yeah, because we're running straight after this. We're gone until Monday. So, well, Mike can sort it out tomorrow, can't you, Mike?
Yeah,
You in tomorrow?
yeah, I'll
absolutely,
sort it out tomorrow.
Raphael says, oh no, it's fine. Luckily, I still have one of those chrome-plated sturdy jumbos I bought 10 years ago. It's scratched and dented as hell, but it still fits. Just looking for an extra one, just in case it goes missing. But indeed,
Yeah, I've checked.
it seems like they're not being produced anymore. Too bad. They look really good. But the gold ones are the same quality. Do they fit the shell as well? That's interesting. Yes, they do. The other thing is just to get the one you've got, or the cheaper looking ones, and just take them to get chrome plated. You can take them to a local plater and they'll put chrome plating on. They won't charge you much for it.
Could you not just buy the dull one and do the same?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shall I put a few in the basket and order them? The dull ones.
The dull ones? No, we're not getting them chrome plated.
All right.
No. I don't think there's enough call for them, but if somebody wants one, you can do it. Matthew Colley says the black on the handle of the seconds adds to the effect, makes it look like a used hammer. No need to reduce the price.
I thought that was the fake
Yeah,
one.
no.
Yeah,
That's fine,
well,
isn't
the problem is that the matching hammer doesn't have the same dull effect, and you won't be able to dull it the same as on there. So if you want to have a close examination, they are going to look different.
I mean, I just picked up the wrong one.
But I mean, if you're only using it on its own without the real one, then yeah, you're not going to notice. No one's going to notice at all. And finally, Chris Gillender says, "Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you, guys." So there's nothing else to talk about.
Well,
is
the
there?
Nexus wallet. So we've got a Nexus
Oh,
wallet in.
Nexus
which,
wallet is back in. There we
It's
go.
all singing, all dancing.
We'll have a proper look at it next
Doesn't
week.
look like a wallet in my book.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
It's a card holder. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, obviously, I'm not as old as Dave,
Right.
but
To me, that looks like somebody has taken their wallet and they've taken the inside out.
yeah.
So I've got a wallet here.
So it's a.
But this
It's
is
an Olay.
apparently, you know, yeah.
So it looks like someone's gone, oh, hang on, I'll take that bit out, I'll throw away the actual wallet, and I'm going to use that. And that's to me what it looks like. But, you know, I'm old, I'm 50 now, you know, I'm a third of the way through my life. So some of you guys might be younger and hipper and
all
be
the
cool with
kids,
that.
all the
So,
kids.
All you young whippersnappers under 50, you know.
Can I just say,
I'm 34. It
it
doesn't
will.
matter.
Can I just say, it does not take a bonzalope. So I've been
Yes.
answering
Yes.
lots of emails to people going, "What size bonzalope does it take?" It doesn't take. a
Doesn't take
bonzalope.
any.
Right, last few
Nor do
comments here. Have a great night, weekend, week. Great to see you all, says Walter. Thank you, Walter.
Cheers,
Andy
Walter.
says, use boot polish on the hammer handle. Yeah, boot polish, or even just spray it black. It'll bring it back up again. Ottar says, have a great week, evening, guys. Wish I could join you. Wish you could be here, Ottar. One day we'll get together, mate. The whole team. Rebecca says, have a great weekend, guys. Good to see everyone back for live. Glad you had a good birthday. Nigel says, cheers guys, have a great weekend. Alex, like that banana a bit too much, says Jonas.
I do. It's got a
Happy
nice
weekend, says
Wobble.
Marco.
It's got a nice wobble
It
to
has
it.
got a nice.
with it.
It has got a nice.
Right.
It's like a stress.
Jelly. It's like, yeah.
Well, it's like
Sneak it off.
yeah, it's like when you're not quite. Yeah.
Have a great night out. Lad, says Andy. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy those, says Raphael. And there's a cobra calling my name. So we'll see you all next week. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for all the birthday cards, all the presents. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.